Time to crack open a can of Monster, because today we're talking about Death Stranding. Death Stranding, the new game from... Oh, that is upside down. Death Stranding, the new game from Hideo Kojima. Death Stranding is a game which is the story of delivery man Sam Porter Bridges. Sam is a porter. He also works for a company called Bridges. And everyone calls him Bridges throughout the whole game. There's monsters in this landscape, things called BTS, where they appear in the rain. The rain is almost acid rain because it burns your clothes, it burns cargo that you're delivering, but you have a suit that helps you from that stuff. It's a story that is very hard to explain. In simple, very quick, Death Stranding is a game about monsters and a man trying to survive in this landscape and deliver parcels to people. I don't understand how in the game Sam is able to download a whole can of Monster, because I haven't had Monster in a very long time, and this tastes disgusting. Death Stranding is a game that, when I first started playing it, I didn't enjoy it that much. Hideo Kojima has been known for Metal Gear Solid and having very ridiculous things throughout that whole franchise. He was meant to make Silent Hills, which first we had PT, and then we even had a trailer with Norman Reedus being it, and Guillermo del Toro was part of that. But then because Silent Hills got cancelled, Kojima decided to go over and do Kojima Productions, his new company, which have released this game, which then he still got Guillermo del Toro to come over and be in this game. He is one of the main people in this game. He plays Dead Man. That's the character that he plays. There's also Die Hard Man in this game. There's also Heart Man. That's how Kojima names people. When I started playing this game, I posted online as a joke saying that this is cutscenes the game, because for the first sort of half an hour of the game it's just cutscene after cutscene, and I feel silly for moaning about that, because Death Stranding is a game that took me a long time to get into, but it is now pretty much one of my favourite games. Didn't think I'd say that, but it is now one of my favourite games of all time. It's a game that took me a long time to get into. It is a game that some people have been like, oh, it takes you 5 or 10 hours to get into. It didn't take me that long. But it's a game that you have to figure out how things work, how to get the cargo. A lot of the start of the game is you walking with this heavy cargo on your back. The physics of throwing you around everywhere as you have about 20 different boxes on your back. And then getting knocked into BTS, and then either you can knock them off or they drag you down, where you then lose quite a bit of your cargo and make a crater in the ground. Death Stranding is a game that I absolutely love for everything that it does. It has this great online community. It's a game that at first you don't see the online community, but then as you open up the network that's in this, the Chirao network, I'm saying that completely wrong, but as you open up the network that is inside this whole world, you start to see more things that people have created online. You can help each other online. There's parts where I was fighting BTS monsters, and there will be a character that you don't play alongside each other, but they can appear in the game to start throwing you grenades. You can help deliver stuff to each other, so post box. If you need something in the game, you can request it. And it's an online community that has worked straight from day one of playing the game. There's signs that people put around, there are ladders that people put around. When playing the game, you will have things coming up being like, someone used your path that you laid. And that's just so good about the game. It's a game that has that building, that shows things that you have figured out. When I played it on the first time, I had to deliver some cargo and I took a very long way round. And it was like, oh, you're one of the first people to take this path. And throughout the game you will find sort of climbing ropes that people have put around, ladders that people have put around, because it's everyone trying to figure out ways to get to certain places. There is a part that I'm in the game at the moment where there is a cliff with a massive gap in the middle of it, but you've had other players, they've come along, put a ladder down for you. So there's that online community to it. It's also a beautiful looking game. The landscape that you walk around looks amazing. The BTS monsters are genuinely terrifying. The big one that you do play against in the game, where Troy Barker is voicing the character that brings out this massive tentacle monster, that is an incredible bit. This game is amazing what it does. Like, I thought the whole Monster Energy thing was ridiculous at first, and I was just taking the mick out of the game. I was like, oh look, you get to drink Monster Energy in your little canteen that you walk around with Monster Energy inside that builds up your stamina. You have to eat little bugs to build up your blood. But then when you fight the tentacle monsters, you have grenades that are filled with your blood to throw at them. There is parts where you get to go to your private room, you have a shower, or use the toilet, and grenades will get made from either the dirt on your body or from your shit and piss. This game is unique and creative, and just has blown me away the further I've got into it. It's one that I had to keep diving deeper and deeper into. It's one that if I didn't have a job, I would be playing this game non-stop. It's a game that I want to just keep getting into. My autistic arse absolutely loves the numbers of this game. Like, I love any game that levels you up, that has your numbers. Pokemon Go, that's like, that is the reason I play the game, because you'll get all the numbers from your walking and stuff. This, as you deliver stuff to people, as you deliver your cargo, you'll start to level up as the porter. You'll start to get all these numbers and likes from people, and they're like your signs. And I was like, I fucking love a game with numbers. If I can level up in a game, I'm all for that. And this has some perfect leveling up, because the more you level up, the more weapon stuff they get, the more way of figuring out things, and you get this cool skeleton suit partway through the game. And so if you don't want to be going around on a motorbike, you can put on a skeleton suit and run incredibly fast. The thing that I like is people are like, oh, it's a lot of walking, but with the walking you can discover new things, you can find new places, the map of this game is massive. And I have just sort of non-stop been delivering cargo, but it's massive, the map, that you can find so many different things. You can find things that people have put down. There's, with structures, you can have people can build bridges, they can build where you will post lost items to, they can build generators, so with your power suits, they can run out of power points and you'll be in a generator. You can ride around in a motorbike. There's about, I've only driven 4 vehicles at the moment, but all of those have been very helpful towards the game. The truck that you can drive around in, the mules that you also fight, the combat of them is fun. It's very easy to hit them. I am only playing the game on normal. I did think about playing this on hard, but I think if I had played it on hard now, it would have been very impossible, because I recently went through the whole Uncharted games and played those all on hard, and maybe my experience would be very different with this game on hard. But fighting the mules is just punching them a lot, and you can also use very cool weapons on them, smoke grenades. There are endless opportunities of things to do in this game, and I know that as I get further into the story I will be discovering more. I am currently only on episode 3 in the game, and I found out there are 14 episodes in the game altogether. But up to episode 3, I have had so much gameplay from this game. I have delivered about 50 different cargo to people and done other little different missions of building structures and just exploring this beautiful world. Death Stranding, like I've said, is a game that when I first played it, I was like, oh, it's just cutscenes. But this is what Hideo Kojima has been known for those, like, just many cutscenes. I saw online, if you put every single cutscene from this game together, it adds up to 11 hours. So that is a lot of cutscenes. This is a game, if you have played games recently where the gameplay is just way too short, then this is not way too short. There is so much to this game. There's celebrities in this game as well. The voice acting is fantastic. Norman Reedus is great as Sam. There's just, I don't want to spoil anything, but you can find celebrities also when you deliver cargo. There's certain celebrities that are put in this game, and certain film directors put into this game, and certain critics also put into here. Death Stranding at the moment just gets a 5 out of 5 from me. Like I said, at the beginning, I wasn't a fan of what was going on, and I thought some of the things were ridiculous, the way that people were named, but come on. We've got Psycho Mantis in Metal Gear Solid. Like, that was purely ridiculous when he gets under your memory card. This, like, I don't know, there was one part of this game where the 4-ball got broke hard. I started live streaming, and Sam said, I wonder if anyone's watching.
want to.
Don't know if that's been programmed in the game, but I was like, what's going on here? It creeped me out. It was weird. It was odd. And that's what Hideo Kojima knows how to do. So take one last swig of Monster Energy for Death Stranding. I was not gonna pour that on this because look how nice that case is. This is the character that Troy Barker voices. Forgot the name of the character.
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence.
So if you've played Death Stranding, tell me in the comments down below what you think of it. What's your favourite thing about it? For me, it is just the things that you can do with cargo, the skeleton suit, and the motorbike, where you can just jump it up in the air and do wheelies on it and drive around. It's just exploring this game as well. There's so much to explore. I love this game. Tell me what you think of it too. Or if you think of getting Death Stranding, get it. Just get it, that's all I'll say. Let's talk about it in the comments down below. That's all from me today. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.